And sometimes, me too.
Before he became one of the most respected lyricists of his generation. Before he went platinum with no features. Before he built Dreamville into a cultural movement. J. Cole was just a quiet kid from a military base who spent nights writing lyrics on a torn notebook nobody cared about. This is the story of a man who was rejected by Jay-Z. The first time they met. A young rapper who slept in small New York apartments, surviving on hope and dollar store meals. A dreamer who came from a broken home, raised by a single mother fighting to keep her sons alive. How did Jermaine Cole, a kid from Fayetteville, North Carolina, a place with more abandoned houses than opportunities, rise to become the voice of a generation? How did someone with no connections, no industry backing, and no glamorous story become the artist rappers today call the conscience of hip-hop? And what storms did he face when fame finally came? The criticism, the pressure, the rare feud scandals, and the weight of expectations that nearly crushed him. This is the untold rise of J. Cole. Jermaine Lamar Cole was born on January 28, 1985, in Frankfurt, Germany. His father, a U.S. Army veteran, walked out when Cole was still young. His mother, Kay, worked multiple jobs, including at the U.S. Postal Service, to keep the family afloat. When Cole was 8, the family moved back to Fayetteville, North Carolina, a place where poverty, drugs, and violence shaped the rhythm of daily life. Cole often described Fayetteville as a city with tough lessons and hard realities. Music quickly became his escape. He joined the school band and learned violin, discovering melody before he ever discovered rap. But the emotional refuge he needed appeared when he heard Tupac, Nas, and Cannabis for the first time. At 12 years old, Cole began writing lyrics. By 15, he was producing beats on a second-hand ASRX machine. But childhood wasn't just creativity and dreams. When Cole was a teenager, the bank foreclosed on the family house, a moment that would later inspire the title of his most legendary album, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Losing his home marked him deeply. It became the catalyst for his lifelong mission to escape poverty and rewrite the story of his family. Fayetteville gave him pain, but it also gave him purpose, a purpose he would chase all the way to New York City. At 18, determined to pursue music, Cole left North Carolina and moved to New York to attend St. John's University. But school wasn't his real goal, it was proximity. He wanted to be where hip-hop lived. Cole balanced classes with part-time jobs, folding shirts at retail stores, working call centers, and producing beats late into the night. In 2007, he released The Come Up, his first mixtape. But despite his effort, the project barely made a ripple. Still, he refused to give up. A now famous moment in hip-hop history happened when Cole waited outside ROC Nation headquarters. Clutching a CD of beats he hoped Jay-Z would hear. When Jay-Z finally appeared, Cole approached him only to be brushed off with a cold, "I don't want beats right now." Most people would have quit. Cole went back home and made another mixtape instead. In 2009, he released The Warm-Up. This time, everything changed. Cole's storytelling, emotional depth, and self-produced beats caught the attention of fans. And finally, Jay-Z. The rap legend called Cole unexpectedly, telling him to come in for a meeting. Cole arrived thinking it was a prank. It WASN single quotes. He became the first artist signed to ROC Nation. But the breakthroughs didn't stop there. His verse on A Star Is Born proved he could stand beside giants. His third mixtape, Friday Night Lights, solidified him as hip-hop's next great lyricist. J. Cole wasn't just another up-and-coming rapper. He was the hungry storyteller hip-hop had been waiting for. With the world watching, Cole released his debut studio album, Cole World, The Sideline Story, in 2011. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, a feat unheard of for a rapper with no radio-hyped personality. No industry gossip and no flashy image. But this was just the beginning. 2013, born sinner Cole went head-to-head with Kanye West, releasing his album the same day as Yeezus. Critics thought it was career suicide. Instead, Born Sinner outsold Kanye in the second week, proving Cole had a real loyal fan base. But then came the album that changed everything. 2014 Forest Hills Drive, no features, no big promotion, no radio anthem. Just storytelling, introspection, and raw honesty. The album went platinum with no features, rewriting the rules of commercial hip-hop success. It earned Grammy nominations, sold out arenas worldwide, and solidified Cole as the voice of a generation. This was the moment he stopped being underrated and became a legend. 2016. For Your Eyes, only a deeply personal, socially aware album that tackled surveillance, systemic racism, and the death of Cole's friend James McMillan Jr. It debuted at #1 and cemented Cole's reputation as hip-hop's conscience. 2018. KOD, Cole shocked the world with an album about addiction, temptation, and fame's dark side. It broke records on Spotify and Apple Music, becoming one of the most streamed albums in hip-hop history. Along the way, Cole built Dreamville Records, a creative powerhouse nurturing artists like Ari Lennox, JID, and Earth Gang. Their collaborative project, Revenge of the Dreamers 3, earned Grammy nominations and created an entire new universe in hip-hop culture. Cole was no longer just a rapper. He was a mentor, a producer, a leader, and the architect of a movement. His peak era wasn't defined by awards or sales. It was defined by influence. The world finally recognized his genius. For all his success, J. Cole walked through storms the public rarely saw as his fame grew. Critics attacked him for being too serious, too anti-celebrity, or not flashy enough. Some fans expected him to stay underground forever, while others demanded that he become a mainstream superstar. The pressure was suffocating. Cole also faced rare but heated feuds. His subliminal shots at Kanye West sparked years of speculation. His exchanges with Lil Pump pushed him into headlines. And in 2020, Snow on Thaw Bluff exploded online when fans believed Cole was calling out the activist rapper Nanem. The backlash was intense. But behind the surface noise, Cole battled personal storms. He spoke openly about burnout, creative exhaustion, and moments of depression, themes reflected in his music. The industry criticized him for being too quiet, too thoughtful, too introspective. In a world that demanded controversy and spectacle, yet he never changed his image to satisfy the internet. He refused to be the celebrity machine wanted him to be. And ironically, that only made him even more magnetic. Still, it was clear. Fame had a price, and Cole paid it quietly. After years of carrying the weight of expectation, J. Cole chose a different path, a spiritual and artistic rebirth. He stopped chasing validation. He shaved off the polished celebrity image. He gave up luxury cars and red carpets instead. He focused on becoming the purest version of himself. Cole poured energy into Dreamville Records, building one of the most respected, creative collectives in modern music. He embraced mentorship, pushing artists like JID and Ari Lennox into the spotlight. He also explored new territory, literally, in 2021. Cole shocked the world by joining Rwanda's Basketball Africa League team, AS Panthers. It wasn't about publicity. It was about fulfilling a childhood dream he once buried under the weight of survival. Then came the off-season, an album that combined lyrical sharpness, hunger, and maturity. Fans called it a return to form, but Cole clarified, "I never left. I just evolved." This rebirth wasn't a comeback. It was a transformation the moment J. Cole became a symbol of artistic integrity. Today, J. Cole stands as one of the few modern artists who built success without scandals, gimmicks, or the craving for attention. His legacy isn't just music, it's a philosophy. He proved that honesty can outperform spectacle, that depth can outlast hype, that a quiet voice can echo louder than any flashy headline. His influence can be heard in Kendrick Lamar, Cordae, Joyner, Lucas, and an entire generation of rappers who value storytelling over stardom. Dreamville continues to grow, shaping the future of hip-hop the same way ROC Nation shaped Cole. But beyond the awards, the Platinum Plaques, and the historic No Features meme, J. Cole leaves behind something more powerful, a reminder that greatness isn't determined by where you start. It's shaped by perseverance, purpose, and truth. The journey of J. Cole proves that you don't need to shine the loudest to become unforgettable. You just need to speak the truth. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stars and Scandals, where the untold stories of the world's most iconic stars come to life.